Alright, so tonight's live stream, I'm basically trying out a whole new setup here. All the same stuff, just trying to operate off one screen where I have both my OBS software up, allowing me to play the game while I've got YouTube kind of minimized and over to the side so I can see your comments. We'll see if this works or not. I see a big ugly shadow on my face there. A face like mine, you don't need anything else ugly. So tonight's going to be a short stream just to try to test things out here. Please let me know if the sound sucks. Now I'll make adjustments. So the main goal for tonight is to build El Coche. I want to build a bone shaker and turn it into a rally car. So right now I have my face over part of the screen and I can't tell what I'm doing. So as stupid as that sounds, let's go in here and get started on this. Pick out our bone shaker. I actually started filming a video of this to post just as a regular video, and part of the way through it, the stinking batteries in my controller went dead. So this car is basically half built. I'm going to, I wonder if I could get another one and start from scratch. That would be good. I have $1.2 million. Let's go to the auction house and see if we can find a Hot Wheels. What am I doing here? Hot Wheels Bone Shaker. Come on. HIJKLM HIJKH Hot Wheels. Gosh, that should probably do it. All right. Oh, hey, these things are cheap. Well, there's only one. There's a couple there. I want one that's stock. Unmolested. How can I tell if it's stock? I don't know. I know I can tell by the paint. And let's see, that top one, that's not stock. Let's click on this little guy here. So let's see here, place bid or just buy it out. I'm not going to wait 7 minutes. Dang it. I better check and make sure the thing's actually stock here. I think there's a way you can do that. Don't hit select, auction alerts, toggle. There we go. I'm not sure if it's stock, but it looks pretty dang close to it. Stock tune, okay. All right, let's go with that. Dang it, I hit the wrong button again. That was the wrong button. I'm really good at hitting wrong buttons. There should be a game just for me on, like, the more wrong buttons you hit. So this has got some stuff done to it. I think it was this cheapest one here. Toggle it again to make sure. Yeah, I can barely see the word stock sticking out from the bottom there. So we'll go ahead and buy now for 83,000 credits. I'm going to do a rally build on this, so we'll see how that works. I'll do some rally racing after I build it here. And we got to paint it to look like a rally car too. Into the garage upgrades. Wait a minute. I thought I just got this stinking thing. So there should be 2 Hot Wheels. Yes. That's the one I was working on building. This is the one we just purchased. Okay, finished looking at it. I want to build it. Okay, so now we can go into build. Now to do a rally build, setup file. Oh, so somebody has worked on it. Current car setup is. Yeah, we want to get rid of what they did. So the first thing I want to do is make it all-wheel drive. All-wheel drive hot rods are super cool. Then we want all the power we can get, regardless of whether people like it or not. Because my beautiful face is covering it up. Let's see if I can change that. Can change it just a little bit. Whoop. So that is a V12. That's okay with me. I'm not prejudiced against V12s. I know they make good power. So now let's turbocharge this thing. We've got a turbocharged V12, tons of power. We basically just want all the power we can get. The lightest vehicle we can get with some really good suspension that's going to soak everything up and make this thing handle, make it drive. So a good rally racing build should also be good for your, what are they called? Playground games. Rally, wow, look at that. Rally suspension just barely moves this thing up. 1.34 inches. Big lift kit there. The cage adds some weight. I don't know if it really has any purpose. Oh, look at the steering wheel inside there. It has a skull and crossbones in the steering wheel. You know, if I was really going to cage this thing, I'd put the cage on the inside, but that's not an option here. So we definitely want a cage for rally racing. So now we'll do just a full-on drivetrain build up. Tires, definitely going to go with the rally tires. Ooh, don't have much option. We want them big and fat. Big old fat tires. So that's the biggest, fattest rally looking tires we could get. I wonder if I make the back one smaller, if it'll make the car look a little more proportioned, you know? So it's not like super huge in the back. That might be a good idea so we don't wind up with a huge, like a big fat tire can be a lot of rotating mass in the back. So let's go the opposite way. The backs are as small as they can go and the fronts are as big as they can go. So now I'm going to get away from the hot rod look now and go for just weight reduction and a rally look. As nuts as that sounds. So what does a rally car's wheels look like? And I could say that, but I'm not going to do that. And keeping in mind, I'm going to come back and paint this thing to look like a rally car or a rally hot rod. What is up with that? We've got the disc brake on the outside of the wheel in the front. Check that out. What about this out over here? Same thing. The wheel is offset so much that the disc brake is showing on the outside. That's just funny. It's just so stupid. It's funny. Gosh, I have such a hard time picking out wheels. I like using these because they just look like a plain dirt track race car type of wheel. But I feel like I use them in almost all of my builds. So I kind of, ooh, that looks cool. So I kind of want to steer away from those tonight if I can. What is this? That's got a rally look. It's Momo. If we do like a black rally car, that could work. We'll go with this. Diameter. You know, you kind of want some sidewall if you're in dirt and stuff. We're gonna leave our rim diameter just like it is. Now for the part I really hate on this car. I hate the way this stuff looks. That one's not so bad, but oh my gosh, this stinking wing on the back just looks ridiculous. If they had done it without the flames or something, I think it'd be a lot more tolerable. But I can't stomach it. I've got to go without it. We're going to try a rally build without the rear wing. So there we go. That's the build. We've got all our parts on there. Let's install it. Buy it with credits. And now I'll go and work on painting this thing some. This will be the real tricky part. To make a rat rod look like it's racing in a rally race. I may be pushing the limits of even my skills, even my ability. So, man, if you really were at a rally race and this thing pulled up, what would it look like? It's going to have some logos on it for sponsorships. I quit. I give up. No, let's see. Gosh. Okay. Maybe we start off with this. Maybe we don't. That actually looks good. Oh, I like that too. Everything's going to look good on this car. I know it's going to. Everything is going to. So I'm pretty much going to have to just give up and go after something. Just head a certain direction and see how it works out. That's cool, the bare metal look. You know, I think I'm onto something here. You know, if you really saw this thing pull up at a rally race, it's probably going to be in bare metal, because the only person that's going to bring something like this to a rally race is someone that's half out of their mind and only doing it for publicity, like me. And so they're probably going to come up in bare metal. They're going to have some rust on it, but then they're going to also have some of the stickers and junk to make it look like it's really a car. Ooh, do I like it like that? They're going to be someone that spent a lot of money on it and put a carbon fiber hood on it. We're starting to get somewhere now. Just got to keep whittling away at my ideas until I start to get what I really want. Let's look at those wheels. Looks like they're already a carbon fiber. But what happens if we go in and make them polished carbon fiber? So carbon fiber wheels, carbon fiber hood. Can't really tint the windows when they don't exist. Okay, so that's a good base for our paint job there. Not really the direction I thought we were going to be heading tonight, but we're going to do it. So now we must apply los decals. So the crazy person that brings something like this out to the races is usually going to be some kind of business. We'll just pretend that's clutch trick for tonight. Change that color to black. right, we got that. We need to throw just a little bit of shape, a little bit of livery onto it. Something to kind of liven it up. Ah, what can we do with this? Are there any others like that? Now, one thing when I'm painting something, I'm never really completely sure of it myself either. So it's okay if you're watching this and you're like, what the heck is he doing? That looks stupid. Because sometimes I feel that way. Now we're talking. We got a little bit of something going on. Now we need to throw on some manufacturer logos to look like we're actually here to race. Apply manufacturer decals. I like going with real stuff on here, so let's see. Sunoco is good for racing fuels. Let's put them on here. See if they'll go down behind the exhaust there. Good place for them. Let's see another. Stop Tech. I'm actually liking this car more than I expected to. Put them right there. Another manufactured decal. Need something up on the hood. Oh, I think this Bridgestone is perfect for the hood. Will it let me? I don't think so. I think I'm going to have to come back and do that from the top. Let's see here. No Liberty Walk, no Rocket Bunny, not this time, guys. Alpine Stars, yeah, they're gonna sponsor our rat rod race truck that we call them and bug them about. Ask for free money. Come sponsor my race truck. Rockstar, oh, they're gonna be game. See if this will fit down here. Not really in love with how that looks. Let's try somebody else there instead. PBS Amsoil, I'm not a fan of Amsoil. Let's go with the Öhlins. Öhlins Shocks, I think is what that is. I wish there were more manufacturers on here. Oh, Recaro. There we go. Spin that just a little bit. Now let's go to the top of the hood here and see if we can fit in that Bridgestone decal. Let's see, we got some more people joining here. If you don't know what's going on, I am building and painting a Bone Shaker rally car because it's what people do. So we basically just went through and made it all-wheel drive, converted it to the dastardly V12 that everyone loves to hate. And, oh crap, my screen I have Flux software on my screen. And when it kicks in, everything goes dark. So So there we go. Let's see. I don't like that size. That's weird looking. This thing is actually starting to look like something I could totally see setting at like SEMA or PRI, like a performance trade show booth. I could totally see this thing sitting there now. Let's see if we can fit a sponsor there on the side of the bed down behind the wheel. You know what? I'm not going to go for a regular sponsor. I'm going to go for one I made myself. And it is the YouTube sticker. Hey, it fits perfect. Just need to spin it a little bit. Oh no, is that all messed up looking? It's on the top of the shock perch there. I don't like that. Let's move it up some. Oh, we're not going to get off there, looks like. Oh, there it goes. Barely. Okay, you know, I could totally see myself walking through SEMA and then seeing something like this sitting there. Totally. Let's go back to the top and let's put something across that visor on top of the windshield. I think I'm going to go for one of my own again. Go for Clutch and Son Salvage or Clutch Trick Gaming. I can't even see this thing. Okay, I've got to change the color on that just so I can see it. Now let's reduce the size and move it up here. Oh, it's skipping over the visor right where I want to put it. It's skipping it. That sucks. Let's just put it right here on this area called the cowl. Cowling, however you want to say it. Clutch Trick Gaming. Nice. Nice, real nice. All right, I'm liking this. I'm loving this thing way more than I thought I was going to. So now let's migrate everything over. Where's it at? Insert all from right to left. There we go. Looks like I'm going to have to adjust everything down a little bit. And of course I have to take off all of the clutch tricks. Let's see here, Sunoco. Pull that out. Stop tech. I really should wait till I got my clutch trick on here before I start adjusting this stuff, but leave it to me to jump the gun, especially on a live stream. Something magical about live streams that make you do things you wouldn't normally do. I got to get rid of this also. Any of the ones that you make yourself are they're gonna transfer all screwed up looking. So I'm gonna go back over here and just to make sure I got the right size and shape and all, cut this clutch trick out and take it over to the left. Paste it back in. Actually, let's paste it in on top of everything. Move it down. Yeah, that's going to totally screw up my sponsor stuff. I'll have to move that around. I'm going to stamp it, then take this bottom one, cut it out, put it back in, change color, previous color. It's definitely harder to see when you're working on this side of the car. I really hope Forza Motorsport 7, they will make a true like paint booth area where you just have the regular natural lighting and it's the same lighting all the way around the car. That would be very helpful. Don't want to do that just yet. Let's take the stop tech and move it. Let's move it, not get rid of it. Let's put it right there. Alpine Star. Move them a bit. Everything else is pretty tolerable where it's at. I do need to go get my YouTube. Cut that out, put it back in. Put it in over here. And then move it. I know you guys can't tell, but I'm not freezing. I am burning up out here. Nighthawk 2004, what do you mean? You talking about play Blizzard Mountain, or are you just talking about the weather? Because where I'm at right now, there ain't no blizzard. In fact, where I live right now is high enough elevation. Most people don't have AC in their houses, including myself. And it's like 80 something degrees inside the house. We're all dying. All right, we're almost ready to go tune this thing and do some rally racing with it. It would also be nice in the paint booth if you could actually look at the vehicle straight on, like square. This is a little bit weird. Yes, play Blizzard. You know, I could take this car to Blizzard Mountain. I do have that ability. And since it is a rally build, all-wheel drive build, we can do that. We'll go do some Blizzard Mountain races on the mountain. It's 28 where you live. Good gosh. Where the heck are you if it's 28 degrees? Like Russia or Siberia? Or are you just on the other side of the equator? Okay, so we're going to leave it at that right there. Save the current car. So I'm at 7,200 feet elevation where I'm at. I can see the Rocky Mountains out my bedroom window. And I'm sweating like a pig. I can get in my car and drive 30 minutes, hey Master Pluto, and play in snow, but yet I'm in my studio sweating like a hog. No offense if you're a hog. Tuning, let's throw a rough tune on it here. Of course, tire pressure all the way down. I see one person quit watching right when I said no offense if you're a hog, so gosh, you never know who's watching anymore. Let's turn the gear ratio down. We're going to make it tighter. So alignment, you know, I really don't know what I want to do on that. Sway bars, springs, ride height is high. Dampening. Canada at 1, 2, 1, and in the morning. Oh, 12 a.m. in the morning. Aero, that's maxed out. Brakes, differential. Let's take this front. Let's add some to the front there. You're 12. Me too, 12. Like 12 years old or 12 o'clock at night? If that's the case, you must be east of me. Because it is 10:20 p.m. my times. All right. What do we have here? What have we built? This is it. Let's go to photo mode. And look at my glorious buildings. This is the Hot Wheels Bone Shaker rat ride car built as a bare metal, bare carbon fiber rally racing automobile. All-wheel drive, V12 turbo, big ugly cage on the outside, and stickers. And cheap little flame lights that look like you bought them for a bicycle at Walmart. Anyway, let's see here. Let's go take it. Let's just go take it for a drive and head over to... We'll head in the Blizzard Mountain direction. Now, I've done some changing on my setup here. If the game sound is too loud, please let me know. So I've got my mic in front of me, I got the game here, but I just don't know if it's like completely screwed up on the sound. And I don't remember how to get to the airport from here. So let's set us Oh man, these tires suck on this pavement. Let's set a destination. Close maps, set a route. We've got the same headset. Yes, this is what? Turtle Beach. Had to turn around and look at the sticker on the wall.
In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Nighthawk, I'd love to invite you to the party, but tonight I'm going to be doing this just quick build because I've got to work tomorrow and I work 12-hour days right now. So I'm going to do some racing here. Please, my gamer tag is Clutch Trick, capital C, capital T. It's in the video description. Please feel free to friend me and join me anytime you see me on here. Sometimes I'm making videos and I'll ignore you, but it's not because I have a problem with you. Whoa. I don't know if this thing's going to be a good rally racer or not. This thing is nuts. I can't even keep it straight. Yes, Nighthawk, I see you there. I appreciate that you want to play. I'll do live streams maybe once or twice a week. I'd love to have you in one of those. Oh, didn't mean to do that. But tonight's just not the right night for it.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Also, if anybody has Dirt 4, I just got that and just started playing it some. Man, this thing just like spins everywhere. Yeah, so just friend me, and I'm pretty open to playing with anybody. I'm not picky. If you're crazy enough to want to play with me on here, then you deserve to have a friend. Oh, that car, this thing, I love the paint job. I don't know why I can't keep the thing straight. You know what, I bet you if I put that hideous looking wing on it, this wouldn't be a problem. I'm gonna wreck. There we go. Wow, this is ridiculous. I'm really kind of racking my brain on what I can do to, other than gearing it way high to kind of bog it down. Don't know what I can do, because as soon as I get some speed, it just cuts loose and starts spinning. And this thing's all-wheel drive. Okay, 200 miles per hour. We finally...
400 yards.
Whoa! We finally got to top speed without turning sideways.
In 100 yards, keep left. In 400 yards,
Hey, thanks. I appreciate someone telling me I'm cool.
turn left.
Ah, thanks for subscribing, TJ MJR.
Route. Turn around when
Wasn't sure if that was going to show up on my OBS software here. I was afraid it was going to only show up where you guys could see it. Yeah, I should have fast traveled. I thought I was going to get in some cool driving here, but this thing is nuts. Let's travel to Blizzard Mountain. Maybe it'll make me feel cooler. What's the temperature out here? Okay, now I'm embarrassed. Because it says it's like 72 degrees. I know a lot of people would be like, oh man, that's what I got my AC set at. Oh. You know, I downloaded the Blizzard Mountain and I've raced like 2 or 3 races on it, and that's all. I really haven't worked on this any. Look at the bump. Times I infected others, 67. Hope nobody I know sees that. Alrighty. Nighthawk, I've heard that if you have your subscribers or something on your channel set to private, it will cause it to not show up. Enter festival. Let's just go drive. So yeah, I think that may be your case. You may have something on your channel set to private, so. Wait a minute. I lost my livery. That's the best part about this car. What the heck just happened? We can't go driving around without our paint on. That's important stuff. Is this something that maybe everybody knows about and I don't? That when you go to Blizzard Mountain, you lose your livery? You mean mountain climb? Can do some of that, but I gotta get my library back on here. That's what half of the stream is dedicated to. Let's load this. You know, I'm going to go back and share it also because I know everyone watching this is just in love with this. I know you are. Even if you don't know you are. Let's see. Go back in there. Whoa, what's this? Oh, that's one I downloaded. Share this. Share it. So you can just go, name is Clutch Trick, obviously, and find that find that library. Let's see how this thing drives. You know, 1,500 horsepower, ultra lightweight car on the snow. Doesn't sound like a very safe idea. Hey, thanks, Icy Gaming Channel. Thank you. It's encouraging to have encouragement. Strange as that sounds. Let's see here. Oh, it looks like I've done some races, but what's this? Blizzard warning in this area. Well, no kidding, it's Blizzard Mountain. What's some races I have not done? What's that? Blizzard Mountain, no, don't like bucket list challenges. That is bucket list blueprint. Barn find, I think I've got that. Cross country. Another bucket list, scramble. I think I'll do the scramble. Don't really know the difference in scramble and cross country. I don't remember, but we'll see. We'll find out here. I think the scramble is where you actually do laps, and a cross country is like point A to point B. So let's see, Mountain Midland Scramble. King of the Mountain. Let's just see what this is. Is it going to kick me out of my car? Nope. Let's look at my other cars that would allow me to run. All right, here we go. I'm really thinking this thing's going to handle so bad that I'm not even going to be able to drive it. I'm going to make a fool of myself here. Well, it looks like there's mostly twin mills I'm racing against, so that's a good sign. Those things suck. Tune. I'm really torn over how to tune this thing right now. Differential. I like to run it tilted towards the front just a little bit down there to help you steer when you're sliding. Man. But at the same time, you know, on snow and ice, if I lock these differentials up, it's going to make it spin around easier. Let's open the differential up. Because I think our biggest challenge here is going to be keeping the car straight. Yeah, let's just... May seem strange what I'm doing here. I'm not 100% sure about it myself. Alignment, negative. Let's see, camber. No, we want it straight up and down. Camber is when your wheels like lean in. I guess you guys know that. So we want straight up and down. I want as much tire on the ground as I can get. Toe in the front, I'm going to toe it out a little bit. Caster high. We geared this down a little while ago. I'm going to gear it back up to make the gear ratios, make the gears really long so it stays in a gear instead of banging through the gears real hard. Let's see if that helps us or hurts us. Whoa, that was like instant start. I think we're doing good so far. I've never seen this track before. My nose is itching. What's up with the cowbells? I think the differential thing was a good idea. Saw how the car was fishtailing and swerving everywhere when we were driving on the highway a minute ago. But now it's staying straight and we're on snow of all things. It doesn't like to turn very well though. Gotta catch these guys, they're getting out ahead of me. And they're in twin mills for crying out loud, that's embarrassing. Let's get some speed. Too much speed. That's how you do it. A little too much speed, but I thought I could pull it back together at the next turn, and we did. This is really slick. Notice how slow everybody's going. It's like we're really driving on ice. This is really hard. This is supposed to be a rally build, not a... How did I wind up here? Oh no! That's a building right there. That just ruined the race for me. Maybe I've got at least one lap I can catch up. Hey everybody. Never mind me just sliding through. No, turn, turn, turn. I cannot come in second to last place. Cannot happen. It's about to happen. I'm in last place. 1500 horsepower rat rod on snow appears to not handle well. Despite what you would think, you'd think that would just be a wonderful idea. But I can't really use that too much as an excuse because I'm being beat by other bone shakers and twin mills here. It's not like I'm racing against a bunch of Subarus or something. Okay, when I get close to the finish line, I'm going to need all of you just to shut your eyes for a minute. I don't want you to see me lose this bad. And I'm about to. And it's for sure now. You're back, Nighthawk. Already back. You got here just in time to see me lose miserably in a Blizzard Mountain race. I actually started off really well. Like I was passing everybody, weaving in and out of traffic. Kind of thought I had it. Let's restart that. What can we change to this? What can I change to this tune? Thanks, Nighthawk. I appreciate that. I may just have to take like this comment section with me to work tomorrow when I'm being browbeat by all my customers. Let's turn. You know, sometimes doing too much gearing and trying to bog it down can actually cause you to spin more. Let's go back down real low. Try that. Let's give this a try here. So you were on Xbox. You know, I find that a lot of times I like to play Xbox when I'm just when I'm just kind of relaxing and want to play, I like to turn on someone's live stream and watch. I like to get involved in other people's live streams sometimes, but I don't want to be rude and seem like I'm spamming. And since almost all my cars have my livery on them, I don't like to do that sometimes. Oh, come on, this is just like last time. Thanks for subbing, Nighthawk. I must come in the top 3. Man, that other Bone Shaker is just destroying us. What has he done different than me? What on earth could he be doing different than I am to make that thing drive like it is? Well, there's just not that much you can do. I have no driving aids turned on, no traction control, any of that stuff. Maybe that would help me. Man, all over the place. This is a real challenge. I'm going to have to start working on this more often. Oh, crap. Not last place again. Coasting, coasting, part throttle, full throttle. Do I have an RC car? Yeah, I've got a handful of them. I've actually got another YouTube channel called RC Wilderness that I really haven't worked on since I started this channel. Mostly crawlers and some of the old school Tamiya stuff that I like playing with myself. That's the ones, like my kids have the axials. I've got a couple axials myself. But I love taking out my old Tamiya lunchbox and playing with it just as much as I do the new stuff. So I haven't posted a video on that channel in about 8 months. We're actually thinking, we're out hiking this weekend. Found an awesome place to take the crawlers. So we're probably going to go up there and shoot a video Sunday with some of the scale crawlers and stuff. This is a really challenging race. I just missed that. That's the end of the race right there. Oh wait, I can rewind. I need you all to cover your eyes up right now. I could just rewind all the way to the beginning. Yeah, this isn't really happening. Ignore it. I would never do a thing like this in a live stream. That's just weak. Yeah, that didn't happen at all. You know what? It didn't help me at all either. If I could at least beat somebody. I think basically we've overbuilt this car. It's got too much power for this type of racing. You know, listen to it setting on the rev limiter. It really doesn't like to turn at all. It just wants to push and slide. Even though I'm using my differentials all the way open, and I've got the thing where it's basically a stinking front-wheel drive car. Holy crap! I just got destroyed on that. Big wreck. Hey, I could cheat right there. #12th place again. I'm gonna go down off of Blizzard Mountain and do some of the regular rally races here. I don't seem to have any problem right now. I don't think I do. But I am playing this, like I'm actually watching my OBS screen instead of using a television or something, and I'm using an Xbox. Sometimes there's just enough of a lag there to really screw up your driving. I'm not going to use that as an excuse yet. Cuckoo Chicken 222. Can you add, yes, your friends? It's Cuckoo 222. Cuckoo, tonight I'm not going to. Please friend me on Xbox. And feel free to join me, but tonight this is basically a slap together stream, quick build to try to test out new setup I've got here where I can read what you're doing. Well, basically, so I can see two screens on one screen. So tonight I'm kind of not doing that, but I would appreciate if you add me as a friend. My gamer tag is Clutch Trick, capital C, capital T, and I'll accept anybody that asks. So let's see. I wanted to. I don't remember how to get back. How do I leave Blizzard Mountain? Online adventure. Byron Bay. Fast travel to Byron Bay. Yeah, being a Monday night. Right now, I literally work like 12 hours a day before I even get home and do the streaming and stuff. I work from about 7:15 to 7:15 every day. So I kind of need to make this short and sweet tonight. Wait a minute. And also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. We're about to hit 500 subscribers, and I'm going to do this little, it's cheesy, I know, a little giveaway here. I've got some, where's the camera? HKS driving performance keychains. I've got 6 of them, and I'm going to be uploading a video probably tomorrow or the next day where all you have to do is comment on that video, and then I'll do a random drawing and give all 6 of these away to 6 different people. So please feel free to subscribe, and you'll see when that video comes out. Yes, Emmanuel Contreras, you will be able to join. Unless you're referring to joining me playing right now. If that's the case, no. Not because I have anything against you. It's just not the right night for it. Your dad bought you Horizon Hobby ESC amp waterproof motor servo. Yes, I'm kind of cheap, so I actually waterproofed my own servos doing the plasti dip thing where you dip them in plasti dip. As Emmanuel, if you're referring to joining me on the game tonight, I'm not doing that because I'm just doing a short stream. Gamer tag is Clutch Trick, capital C, capital T. Please feel free to friend me, and then yes, join me at other times, but not tonight. So Cuckoo Chicken, thank you for subscribing. Or is that Coco? Coco Chicken. That sounds good. If that's like a chocolate chicken, that would be good. Let's see here. Apostles Beach Cross Country. Can't join tonight. No, sir, not doing it tonight. Not you. Just it's not you. It's me. Yeah, it's me because I'm just making this quick tonight. But yes, please friend me, and if you see me on, feel free to join. Sometimes I'm actually like filming, and I'll ignore you those times. But if I'm live streaming, hop right in. The more the merrier.
Championship that you're taking part in. Would you like me to set a route to the next race event for you?
No, Anna.
Hey, Brian.
Hey.
There's another driver who'd be perfect for your lineup.
Okay, can I play the game now, or are you going to keep talking? So, exhibition. Let's do an exhibition. Off-road. Dab. What's dab mean? Oh, no. Oh, no, it won't let me pick it. We'll have to do something different now. Cursing Weevil 26. I will get to that. Let's see. I want to race anything goes. I don't want to race. Coco Chicken. Thanks. It's always nice when someone says something I did was helpful. Let's do anything goes. Now what? What's going on? I clicked it. I don't understand. Click anything goes. A for select. Oh, I had to hit it twice. Create blueprint. Do I have a fidget spinner? No, I do not have a fidget spinner. My kids have fidget spinners everywhere. I don't know where they're at. Let's see here. So let's do this. Now, if you're into fidget spinners, maybe you can tell me this. Are you like not supposed to put graphite in them or something? The first one my kids brought home, I was like, watch this. I'm going to knock their socks off. Took it out in my shop, put some graphite in it, and they're all screaming at me, "Don't do it, don't, Dad, don't do it." And I'm like, "Oh, shut up! I know what I'm doing." And I screwed it up. So the RC channel is RC Wilderness, just R/C Wilderness, I think. And like I said, I haven't posted anything on there in about eight months or so. I'll probably start to migrate some of the RC stuff onto this channel. Oh, so wow, we just did our tune for Blizzard Mountain, and now I'm racing on cross country, so I really don't know which way I want to tune this thing. I think I'm going to take my gear ratios back up. And let's move this back towards the middle a little bit. Yeah, I'm actually trying to race that channel. I stopped posting anything on that channel a while back, and it was like 400 subscribers at that time. Now it's like 580. Oh crap, I'm talking. And so I'm trying to catch it with Clutch Trick here, trying to catch up to that channel. And it's like, that channel's growing without me even, why am I wrecking? Without me even trying to grow it, it's still growing. So it's almost 600 subscribers now or more. I may, after this, I've got this other Bone Shaker that I started to do the same build with. And I've been using it in playground games and just destroying people with it. It handles so good. I may have to go get that one and try it and see if there's a difference in that car versus this one. Oh, bad wreck, bad wreck. I mean, maybe I sound arrogant here, but normally I perform pretty decent at most of these races. I'm old enough, I've done racing games longer than a lot of people with Xboxes have been alive now. I see more comments popping up, but I'm so just into my driving here. A fidget spinner just to what? Big jump. Don't miss it, don't miss it. Okay. Well, I'm in 8th place. I'm getting, this is terrible. I also did a rally build on 32 Ford, and it did pretty well. This type stuff. Horizon promo. Do I do Horizon promo? I'm not sure what you're referring to. A Horizon promo. I do a lot on Forza Horizon here. I'm not sure what the promo is. You may have to educate me a little bit there. I'm wrecking. Whoops. I actually meant to try to back up, hit reverse, so I can spin around. Dang, I keep messing up on the turn. Oh, thanks. So you've subbed to 25 people so far, and I'm your favorite. I appreciate that. Huge amount. Wow, this car is, I'm not doing good at all. I've got something totally jacked up on this thing, and I don't know what it is. I'm like hoping this race will be over soon. Okay, thank you. I'm glad this is over. We need to go get the other Bone Shaker I have, and it's just slapped together and see what happens. You photographed Jared Duffy, I recognize you. Pics of cars you photographed, 520 out of 528. That's a lot. I don't know how I just got so beat up in that race. So I'm going to go back and get my other Bone Shaker. I'm going to leave the tune alone on it. I'm just going to add this library. And see if that doesn't fix my ills or ails, whatever you call it here. So this other one is like halfway built. But doing some playground games with it, it was awesome. It was just like I could put the car anywhere I wanted to. I was destroying people with it. Oh, RC Wilderness has 590 subs. Do you have a red toll case? I'm not sure what a red toll case is. You know, I've already got the tire pressure all the way down there, Coco Chicken. That's what's kind of freaking me out. This thing should be hooking better than it is. So we'll go to our other Hot Wheels. This puppy rat chair. I honestly don't know what's different about this one. Let's go and throw this other livery on it. What's the difference there? Okay. See if this makes any difference. If I can remember how to get back to the same race. Dang it. I thought it was like this one here. Rainforest Cross Country. That looks, I bet that's it. If I move my head, you can actually see some RC trucks back there. The two scalers. Exhibition complete. We'll do it again. Now I'm not going to know which car's which. I guess that's the one I'm in. Yeah, it says current. Nighthawk. My generation doesn't speak hieroglyphics. What's that supposed to mean? Looks like a funny light switch or GoPro and a wrench. Okay, let's just look at the tune, see what's different. Wrench, 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 wrench. Tire pressure's all the way down. The only thing on this one, I did nothing to the alignment. Sway bars I left the same. Springs were all the way soft. Dampening, aero. Gosh, there's not much different here. We'll see if I get destroyed in this also. Oh, you have ADHD? That's cool. This thing is so much. This is just a different car altogether. This car handles so much better. I'm actually like steering it where I want to, except I just missed that. So I didn't back up there. Come on, I didn't back up enough. That's what it was. Amazing how this one handles and drives so much different, and it's virtually the same car. I actually completed a lap in first place, and I'm on the edge of wrecking, and now I'm wrecking. And now, let's try it again. Oh, crap. That's a hard turn to hit right there. Oh man, I'm everywhere. What is going on? I start bragging about the car and then I start wrecking. Oh, are you kidding me? That Porsche just knocked me right out of the way. You're going to get Hot Wheels DLC, but it moved and one of the packers stole your money. That sucks. That really sucks a lot. But you know, at this point, I mean, the Hot Wheels DLC is good and everything. At this point, Motorsport 7 is going to be coming out in October. I would probably be saving my money for that. That's what I really enjoy, is the real like simulation racing. Instead of this, where you're jumping a hot rod and landing on top of cars and sliding through the woods. Well, I was at least in 5th place. I'm doing better than I was with the other car. But still embarrassing myself on here. Pretty handily embarrassing myself. Seems like the thing's at least drivable. I think this car's just so lightweight. It's just everywhere. You start bouncing, you go everywhere. A tall toll case that is red. I'm not sure what a toll case is. TOLE, I may have to Google that. Continue. I may just have to concede that the Bone Shaker does not make a good rally car. Do you mean tool case? Do I have a tall tool case that's red? If that's the case, yes. It's right over there. It's a Craftsman toolbox. If that's what you mean. Okay, so I've thoroughly embarrassed myself with my driving skills here. But at least the car looks good while I'm doing it. Toll case. Yes, tool case. Yes, I do have a tall red tool case. And if you're watching my RC videos, if that's why you're asking, I've actually moved also since I was filming those. I had a little studio in the corner of my garage there where I had my tools and stuff set up. This is my new studio where I'm going to take over the world from. And this one is also in the corner of my garage, but I actually built real walls on this one. Just built a rally bubble car. What's the bubble car? You talking about the Isetta, the BMW? A rally version of that? I love odd builds. That's kind of my thing. Is taking the wrong car and building it for something and actually making it work. I know I can make this a good rally car. It's just a matter of time. I need time to tune on it. I think I really need to detune it. Need to take some power away and probably make the suspension a little more plush. Hey, there's a big jump. I'm dead. I'm dead. Dead. Am I going to be at the top of the hill again? Yes. Yes, I said that would be cool as a rally car. Maybe I should grab my 32 Ford rally car here. I'm not sure if it still has a rally car tune on it. Probably not. Take it for a spin. This thing's just everywhere. It's just like it's sliding everywhere. You have a pit bull. I like pit bulls. I've actually kind of got on a YouTube binge the other night looking up dogs. I like cool, tough looking dogs. And a canary dog? Like Picasso Canario or something like that. And people call it canary dogs. Those are pretty tough looking dogs. I have a boxer, an old female boxer. And she has incontinence, which is a thing for old people. Well, they can't hold their pee in. It's not cool when you're a dog. Let's see here. GT350R. Let's see. What am I looking for? I was looking for my Ford. This car. You get in this. I built a rally tune for this thing that actually worked. It actually was fast, and I could race against trucks and stuff. Don't remember where to go into my tunes. I can load a tune. Setup manager. Load setup. Oh, this is other people's stuff. I picked the Mustang as my first car in the game. Pit bulls are going to be the new cop dogs. So, okay, here it is. These are my tunes for this car. I've done... Wait, that's one. I must have downloaded that one. I don't remember. I did a drift build. I did 3 of them, and one of them is good and the other 2 aren't, but I don't remember which one's which. I think Drift Deuce maybe is the best one. It's definitely not Drift Tune. That one's not it. Let's delete it so nobody gets it on accident. These two might actually be the same thing, because when I first did Drift Deuce, it flagged the name just for having Deuce on it for some reason. So you also pick the Mustang. I'm a Mustang guy, at least to a certain degree. My first car was a 72 Chevy truck. I had it for about 6 months, and then I got a 1990 Mustang Fox Body Coupe, original 505 speed. This was in 1993, mind you. It was used on the Ford dealership lot, and I've owned that car ever since. And I love that car. I actually have it in storage right now at a place I used to work, so I don't have it available to show to you guys other than pictures. So this is my 32 Ford that I did a rusty paint job on, and it's similar to what I just did with the Bone Shaker. It's all-wheel drive, full built engine. This one won't let you go to the V12 and such, but this thing actually works. All the changes I made to it were for weight. For some reason, when you add the fenders, it's actually lighter than without the fenders. And I think if you had the real tall top on it, it may have been lighter weight than with the chop top, but I just couldn't stomach doing that. So I went ahead and went with the chop top on it. But this thing actually works really well as a rally racing vehicle. I'm wrecking. Don't wreck. Didn't mean to do that at all. Let's see if I can find... Oh, is this the same race? Let's go to the same race and see if this car does any better. Look up. Wow, it's after 11. I'm going to have to be hopping off here soon. Take me a cold shower. So a dog named Elvis pooped in your sister's new shoes. I just wish they were blue suede shoes. That would be the end of it. That'd be the best. What possesses a dog to poop in your shoe? It's like, oh, here's some shoes I don't recognize. Let me scoot those over here out in the middle of the floor a little bit. Did he walk circles around the shoes? Do Goliath? Gosh, with what car? Maybe I'll make that my last thing. Goliath, you guys tell me the car. So did the dog walk circles around the shoe before it crapped in it? That is the real question of the night. Or did it just take a big dump and run? Gosh, holy crap. You know, it is possible. I have had issues before when I'm doing this. Playing through the OBS, trying to race with OBS and stream it at the same time creates a little bit of lag. Just a split second of lag on my part here. And I basically told myself I wasn't going to do it again. It's possible that that's what's going on tonight because I'm not trying to act like I'm some great gamer or anything. I just don't have this kind of trouble usually. It's kind of like driving drunk a little bit, where everything you do is just a little bit not timed right. So yes, they were blue suede shoes, and yes, the dog did do circles around it. Gosh, I'm driving terrible. That's gotta be what it is. I'll have to live stream on my television next time. I was really trying this so I can play and I can see your comments right on the same screen. Makes it nice and easy. And I can also see when you subscribe and such. When I play on the television, I can't see those things. I can't see any of it. So I have my computer screen sitting in front of me with my television screen. 05 Ford GT for Goliath. I don't know if I even own one of those. But if my theory is right, I'm going to do terrible at Goliath for sure. Make a Rally Charger RT. I like that. May do that in an upcoming stream here. Start doing like late model muscle rally builds. I did do a Toyota Supra. Oh, I just missed that. Dang it. I did a Toyota Supra rally build a while back. That was a pretty good car. I think it's actually the HE edition. Wow, this is terrible. This has got to be the problem. I remember the same type thing where I was just like driving and I was like, what is wrong with me tonight? And it turned out it was just where I was playing on that different screen because there's just so much going on for my poor computer here right now. Trying to game, trying to stream. It's online, it's doing everything here, and it's really not a gaming computer. Please be over. Okay. Oh, man. Okay. I said I would do Goliath. Only one person mentioned an 05 Ford GT, so I'll get an 05 Ford GT and I'll do Goliath. I'm really thinking, though, this is going to totally screw me up here. It's okay, like for painting and building and stuff, it's no problem. But when you actually are trying to drive and race, that's when it shows up. Just a split second. What am I doing? First off, I don't think I have an 05. I also have a Rally Charger. Well, no, not a Rally Charger, but I also have a Charger with the Dukes of Hazzard paint scheme on it. I bought it in the auction. It's actually, somebody did a really good job. It's a two-wheel drive V8 car. I like it. It sounds really cool. I've been scared to change the tune on it because I'm afraid I'll mess it up. Let's see, we want to go to Ford. 17. Yeah, I don't have one. Oh, what's this? There we go, right there. But it's stock, so we're going to have to do something about that. This clutch trick don't do nothing stock. Unless it's a Suburban for the family or a minivan or something. But that's not here. You don't know about that stuff. That's not the side of me you know. So yeah, we got to upgrade this. Let's see here. Really basic upgrade here. Got to make this fast. Oh, dang it. There goes my flux. I'm going to leave it on this time. The flux software basically takes out all the blue light and helps your body go to sleep. What did I just do? Oh, I made them wider, but not much wider. I really like these cars when they first came out. Kind of mixed feelings on them now. Not sure what I think about them. You know what? I gotta turn the flux back off because if I do anything on here with color, I can't tell what I'm actually seeing. There we go. That's what I was looking for. We'll make them 20s just because. So if you're going to make a Goliath car and you're going to make it fast, dang it, I keep hitting the wrong thing. Or you're going to build it fast and not spend a lot of time on it. You're going to do these things. "28 degrees at 2 a.m. Where the heck are you? Aren't you in like Canada or something like that? Let's make this thing all-wheel drive. So where I'm at, it still gets pretty cold at night for winter time. Or I mean for summertime. Don't know what engine I just put in it. I can't see because my face is over it. Let's do clutch. Yeah, you're in Canada. Air filter. I'm just kind of throwing random parts at this thing now. We definitely want to do upgraded brakes and suspension. I'm not going to do any tuning, just going to throw this thing out there. One of my best friends here, he's a U.S. citizen now, but he's from Canada. He just got his citizenship not too long ago. And he makes fun of me because I'm from the South, and my way of speaking he thinks is wrong. But I have to correct him on that sometimes. Got to tell him the way things is. So let's just go run this thing like it is, see what happens. Going to Goliath, let's just drive it out of here. No tuning, just threw parts at it, and now going to run Goliath. 7-hand full of ice. 7-hand full of ice. Now, we went up in the mountains and played in the snow some this weekend because we all, like Saturday, laid around, took a nap, everybody woke up, and like it was like 80 degrees inside the house. And when you wake up from a nap and it's 80 degrees inside the house, you're miserable, sweaty, nasty, disgusting. So I was like, we've got to get out of here. Nobody's got AC in their house here, hardly. So it just doesn't normally get this hot. So we hopped in the car and we drove up into the Snowy Mountain Range. And that's right near where I live here. So what's going on with this? Glass circuit. Anything goes. In water battle. 7-hand full of ice in water battle. I'm gonna have to scoot. I think my camera is actually falling. If you could see the way my camera is set up now, you would think I'm the most ghetto YouTuber on the planet. It's on the corner of my monitor, but it's like literally on the corner. Half the camera's on there, and I just kind of turned it where I liked it, and then I kind of pushed all the cables and stuff to kind of hold it in place and just left them there. So from all the stories I've been telling my family, it has very bad luck when we live in our old house. Our neighbors wrecked your dad's Audi. That was 2 years ago. I should come to Canada in the summer. You know, I thought I was in a place that's cool. It actually is cool. Summer here is very short. I'd like to come to Canada sometime. I really like cold, mountainous regions. So I'd probably be like in the mountain areas, Canada. Although I've heard that, like my friend I'm telling you about, he says, and I don't recall exactly where he's from, he acts like where he's from is actually hot and like water and stuff. So I don't know if it's like near like the west coast or something. He says names of places. I don't pay attention to him. He mentions like he really loves the different food, the different candies and stuff you guys have up there. He's got some kind of tea that he brings. I don't drink tea, but his tea is actually okay. But it's basically only good because it has tons and tons and tons of sugar in it. Alright, this Ford is not quite as fast as the other guys. We'll see if it sticks this turn flat out. It did. Did not let off the throttle at all. Actually, I'm thinking maybe my lag issue I was thinking was my problem is maybe not really a problem. Because I think I'm driving okay now. Doing much higher speeds, so it should be more of an issue here. That blue Porsche there, I love those things. When all you guys go out and get 1,000 of your friends and subscribe to me, have them subscribe to me, and I become rich and famous like everyone else wants to on YouTube, I'm going to buy me a Porsche with a big whale tail on it. And I'm not going to call it a Porsche, I'm going to call it a Porsche. Because that's what I want to call it. So we're in second place with this car that we just threw parts at and no tuning, didn't even adjust tire pressures or wings. We'll see what happens in the end. You never know in Goliath. It could all be going well and then one bad turn and it's over. That guy there's pulling out ahead of me pretty good. I'm going to have to run him down if I can. I need him to wreck. If he would wreck, that would help me a lot. Roman Atwood. Yes. I want to be like Roman Atwood on YouTube. Actually, that would be wonderful, but it'd be awesome just to make a full-time living. Don't have to be rich and famous. Just enough to feed your family and say, I live stream video games all day long and play with RC trucks all day long and get paid. That's the dream. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Jared Duffy, you're the one. Aren't you? Wanting me to say it. Porsche. Porsche. No need for moderators. I'm going to be getting off here after this Goliath, whatever it's called. I almost called this Gladiator. You know, if I get that Porsche soon enough, if it happens soon enough, and Mr. Duffy is still around in my live streams, I might just have to name my car Jared. Jared the Porsche. I name all my cars. Most of them. Some of them I don't. Can share channels. I'm not sure what that means. Yeah, I try to name all my cars. Right now my daily driver is a lifted Suzuki Samurai. I've never come up with a name for it other than it's tan and it has a red stripe on it that gets fatter as it goes back. And it kind of reminds me of the dog on Family Guy when Family Guy got a new dog and they called it New Brian. How he was like a brown dog and he had a little red bandana. The vehicle almost honestly reminds me of that dog. But I hate to name it New Brian. I mean, my name's Brian and that's not what I want to do. But that's what, when I see it, I just think New Brian. That's what it looks like. You'd like that, Jared? Jared the Porsche. Okay, I'm not sure if I can run this guy down up here. At least he's still in sight. Have you rolled it yet? No, I've not rolled it yet. Oh, the Samurai? No. It's actually kind of a mall crawler. I bought it already built. And for a Samurai, it's really nice. You can actually see if you go to Wyoming Craigslist and look up lifted Suzuki Samurai, you'll see a lot of pictures of it. I've got it for sale now because, like I've said before, I'm trying to pay off a little bit of debt that I've got left over. Not a whole lot. I'm actually doing really well below the national average. I'm trying to get that stuff paid off so I can go to just a part-time job and try to do this stuff full-time. And my wife also has a Samurai. Hers is stock for the most part. It's not lifted or anything. Hers is a regular one. Mine's a 10 top. I've just got a bunch of old cars. Still got my Mustang, the 90 mile Mustang we drive. Oddly enough, the car we use the most is an old LTD I inherited from my granddad. Nobody else wanted it. It had low miles on it. It's like a 89 model, I think. And nobody wanted it, but it was still a good car. So we're like, heck, we're pretty cheap people. We don't care what people think of us. So we took this thing and thought maybe if it lasts a year, we'd be lucky. Hey, Cuckoo Chicken, I see that big comment there. Kind of focused on my Goliath here. I'll read it in a minute. So anyway, we thought this car would maybe last a year. You know, you got a free car for a year. That would help you out. We've been driving the stinking thing since 2012. All I've had to do is spark plugs, fuel filter, and tires. It's bulletproof. It just keeps going. On the brakes, on the brakes, on the brakes. Ooh. That was almost bad. Still not over yet. Okay. So I can still see this guy on my mini-map. I just can't reel him in. Got a couple old trucks. Still have 71 Chevy C10 short wheelbase fleet side truck, and I have a 74 Ford F100. It's 4-wheel drive. It's a piece of junk actually, but I like it. I got it because I work at a dealership. Somebody traded it in. I bought the thing for 500 bucks. And how can you beat a 4-wheel drive truck? That's an old 4-wheel drive truck for 500 bucks. So I got it, brought it home, parked it in front of the house. It's pretty much set there. I actually set it on fire this past weekend trying to get it started. It sat there so long that the carburetor, all the fuel evaporated out of the carburetor. So I was using the starting fluid, which is not a problem. But if you spray the starting fluid all over the carburetor and then it backfires and ignites the starting fluid that's on the outside of the carburetor, then you've got a fire. Then you have your neighbors watching you pull your t-shirt off in the middle of the road and start trying to put out a fire underneath your hood. Then you go inside and eat lunch and pretend it didn't happen and try to hide from your neighbors so they don't say, hey, there's that guy we saw this morning running around with his shirt on fire trying to put out a car fire. Your friend never gets bored for some reason. Okay, I read that much. Sorry, trying to read at 213 miles an hour. It's kind of like texting it. So I did a 50 lap Goliath. Yeah. Part of me wants to do it. Part of me wants to do a 50 lap Goliath. It really does. I just can't bring myself to do it. Yeah, all I had to do was not get kicked. I'll have to read the whole comment in a minute. Yeah, I used to like the old Gran Turismo stuff where you'd have like the big, long races that went on forever and ever and ever, and you have to put them like on this crew chief autopilot type thing and go take a break. I still like that type of stuff. I just don't have time for it anymore. That's a tree. Nice job. Oh, there he is. Man, we've stayed so close to him, but just can't reel him all the way in. I think I actually gained on him in that part. Got to see if I can catch up to him. Can it be done? I can see him. He's so close. He's been there the whole lap. And Goliath is long. This is the part I fear the most on Goliath. It's this stinking house. House turn. don't know how many times I've nailed that house at full speed. Okay, we made it. Have not gained on him any though. Oh no! Keep it straight, keep it straight. Okay. He's even closer now. He's right there. I have to outdrive him on the sand. Can I do it? I'm gaining on him. Don't think it's going to be enough though. Come on, come on, come on, baby. Come on. Come on, come on, baby. Come on, so close. Oh, man. Oh, dang it. So you built the RC you were talking about in 5. Most grown-ups take 4. My first build is 5. Talking about 5 hours to build it? First RC I built took all night long. It's Christmas night, like 1989 or something like that. Got a Tamiya, whatever you want to call it. Midnight Pumpkin. Stayed up all night long building it with my dad. Guys, I appreciate you watching and hanging out for my stream. It's been a very good stream. I've actually had a good time here. And let's see here. We'll just click that for now. If you like this channel, please hit the subscribe button. As I was saying earlier, I'm going to do a giveaway here soon because we're about to hit 500 subscribers. In fact, just to be really nerdy, I've already filmed a video where I'm going to be giving away 6 of these cool HKS performance keychains to 6 different people. You'll see how to get into that later. But I do hope that you will subscribe to this video and subscribe to this channel, I mean. And also, what am I thinking? Well, hang out because yeah, we're gonna be growing the channel. You've heard me talk about trying to pay off some bills and then go to a part-time job. I'm actually that dumb, that crazy. I'm gonna do that, but it's gonna be a couple months from now. Let's get this to a good. There we go. Slow spin. Hide this stuff. So yeah, the plan is to get to that point where I can be here and kind of work this like a part-time job. Really put some time into it and build it. So please subscribe and be here for that. Some more stuff I missed. Me too. You're welcome. Yes. Thanks, Nighthawk. Thanks for all the guys that commented. Guys, I appreciate you being here. I'm going to go ahead and kill the stream now. Keep watching. I'll probably stream sometime, maybe next Sunday or something. Got some family coming in. We'll see how it goes. But thanks for hanging out with me. You guys have a nice night.